still love us, man.
Yeah, Zach, Papa.
Girl, you better get a bang. Don't do this, Danny. Gary, you loser. Karen, you look nice. You don't know your girl yet? Are we worried about Robin? About to break up? Hudson, why you fighting so hard? You can't take your spirit, Maurice. Trouble really finds Sabrina. DeVal, get your money. Not her with the Erica Badu. You creep. Put your hands on me if you want. Watch your mouth, girl. How to die alone? On your own. Southern does not mean slavery. Why y'all write that in? Uh-oh. I don't want my boyfriend teaching me. Put a headband and then put the hair behind. I think it's Robin. Is everyone about to get their own villain? That's good. That's good. What up, loves, and welcome back to another episode of From Rizzo with Love. With me, your girl, Donna Rizzo, as we're here to recap Tyler Perry's Sistas, Season 8, Episode 4. Guys, if you do not know, this is a live reaction recap. This is not like other recaps that you might see on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, all of that. This is a recap where I watch the show in real time and give you my feedback in real time. So I don't know how this show is going to end. I'm not doing a think piece after. I'm talking to you, posting a couple of clips and snippets here, asking questions in between, and engaging with you all in the comments. Listen, last week opened up a lot more questions for me. I'll tell you, I am still very unsure of what the fuck is going on. My top people on the list are still Penelope, Jasmine, and Hudson. I know we still need to think about Miss Marie, but I'm throwing her out. I don't think it was Miss Marie. I don't think it was Hayden. But the person who ran up on him and put the little IV thing makes me lean heavier on Hudson, because who else could get something like this? I don't know. But someone pointed out that that person was left-handed. Who the fuck in this series is left-handed? Y'all gonna have me now watching people's hands? That's nuts. Francine also said, what if it's Bryce because of the investment, right? Remember, for you guys who watch Zatima, if you don't, it's a spinoff of Sistas where they take Zach and Fatima's character and they run with their storyline. There are a couple of additional characters over there. There's someone named Bryce who's in business with Zach who looked to Gary to invest in this property. Gary pulled out at the last minute and the guy was down like 1.5 mil. It drove him crazy. He was in the hospital. He got a little Band-Aid. It's a lot going on with him. People are Francine is saying, what if it's Bryce? That would be a fucking crazy and smart crossover because it would get people to watch Zatima. But I don't know if that makes sense for this show because you're bringing in a character that no one could even think of. Like, we haven't really been introduced to Bryce on this show. So I don't know. But this is good. I will tell you, I really love what they are doing with this show because there have been so many things where it's like, I always say, think like a Tyler Perry. If you're trying to figure out what's going on, what's happening. Oh, she's pregnant. It's twins. It's both the people. Oh, this happened. They're going to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like there's like soap opera-y, like real extravagant, I can't believe it, wigs with braids type Tyler Perry-esque shit. This show has been very Tyler Perry, which, as a fan, we love. But a lot of it has been predictable. And I think they're giving us this season because the hit that we saw last season of finding out who the child's fathers were so predictable that like we were a little disappointed. You know what I'm saying? We're still here. We're sticking it out. But like, so I love that they are going this route where it's like a whodunit. And there's so many different characters that were like, is it you? Is it you? Is it you? I love that this show is not predictable this season. Really excited to see this. All right, y'all, if you're new here, welcome. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, you guys might not know this, but if you have a YouTube creator account, there is something called YouTube Studio. And before I was just seeing comments of people and I was replying to each and every person. Now they actually show me who has liked stuff and who is subscribed. So I see that a lot of you guys who are super engaged in the comments, like a part of the community, aren't subscribed. And I don't know why. Why are you not subscribed if you watch every single video that I post? Do me a favor, subscribe right now. I'm sure it's like down there or something. Just subscribe. It don't hurt you. you're not going to get any more notifications than you get now, because hopefully you're getting notifications when I post because you just watched the video. So yeah, help us sister out, subscribe. I have a goal of by my birthday to get to 3,500 subscribers, which is mid-January. I had a goal of getting to 7,000 Instagram subscribers by the end of the year. We already hit that. I got another goal of getting to 10,000 on TikTok. I'm at like 9,800. I've kind of hit a hard stop, a plateau, but still the goal there. We're working on it, and I am believing that I will hit all of these goals because I'm going to work for it. You know what I'm saying? If I work, they shall come. So like, comment, and subscribe. And guys, without further ado, let's get into this Tyler Perry Sistas on BET season 8, episode 4. Let's go. Y'all, did you also notice that Zach was in this episode as well, but it was like so quick? I feel like because of Zatima, or maybe just his great contract negotiations, he made a point to say he has to be in every episode. Cause like, why did we really need to call Zach? We didn't. Deval, get your money.
Where do you think you're going, Andy?
Hudson, why you love Gary so much?
That must be exhausting playing the victim all the time.
Oh, shit. Who gave Hudson all these lines this season? This a new contract? I'm gonna stop talking about your contracts, but big ups, okay.
You don't give a damn about Gary. You just want to laugh in his dying face.
No, I'm going to check on my fiance. Okay, real quick also, look at this video of KJ and Sky. I say this often, but I love KJ more than I love Andy. And I personally think she's so much prettier as herself than she is of Andy. Ugh.
I've been watching you for longer than you realize, Ms. Barnes.
I bet you have, you creep. Hudson, you're a good actor too.
Now he's in the hospital fighting for his life for it.
Hudson, why are you fighting so hard? Why are you fighting so hard? Is this your only friend? Did he take you in? Did he care for you? Or is this your lover? What the fuck?
It should be you fighting for the bed.
That's fucked up to say.
You, Hudson. Wishing that they come back and stab you next.
And keep threatening me. We're in a hospital and there's cameras. Put your hands on me if you want. Okay? I know Robin. Thank you.
Well, I got a little hungry, so I went and got something to eat at that place down the street.
You better be a new character.
See, a lot of people don't notice, but the pulp reduces sugar.
Pulp reduces sugar. Everybody who's talking about me and how I like my orange juice with pulp, you're welcome.
I told you to leave.
That's not how it works. Gary, you loser. Your coworker had to be your power of attorney. Ugh. Also, I forget the person's name, but I said that Robin is the new villain. Because we have that gap for Gary, we need someone to bring the drama for the show and bring like the evil. Hayden, enough. Okay, whatever. But Robin is now taking on that role of Gary. A couple of you guys said you did not like that. But if we didn't have Robin, that gap would just be empty and old and people would be moving along their business and like the sisters would be good. And we need this Robin character to keep this drama, this element for in the office, this pull for Andy, because it seems like Jordan is not here anymore. And he has an attachment to all the ladies just like Gary did. We need his character here.
That's your girl. You're going to have her back. I know that.
Yeah, and you her boy, so.
Could you give us a minute? Thank you so much.
Ma'am, you have an office. He has an office. Why are you telling the woman in the public space to leave? Okay, cool.
That brings up another question. Like, why were you there in the first place?
Ladies, if we think somebody has bad intentions or is doing something against the person that we fuck with, don't tell them everything you're investigating about them. Because it's going to be real easy if you show your cards for them to come up with something to dispute that. Instead, you sit back and figure that shit out on your own. If he's a killer, if he's been watching her, I'm sure he can easily come up with answers to these questions.
It's good. Kind of drives me crazy.
Not her with the Erica Badu.
I was in the UK. I was setting up the branch of the firm.
You don't have to explain yourself to this woman, okay?
I just got a question. Why would you do that?
I know we said I'm not gonna get fired. Watch your mouth, girl. Okay? Oh, Watch your mouth. I own a large portion of this firm. I can choose that. I don't have to consult with you, my girl. Don't do that. Also, somebody else said that maybe Robin set Hayden up to get Andy's cases, but also he set him up to fail because he's a tax attorney. Why is he handling divorce law? I like that. I like that. I'm on to you.
I did mean that, but not like that.
Yeah, baby girl.
Yeah, busy trying to mess everything up before Andy
It's
comes back.
Fatima.
Hayden is now my...
Yes, but he wants you to work for him.
Same team.
Are we worried about Robin? Did that convince us? This here. Would I quit? No, you never quit. You just don't do shit, or you do the bare minimum, and then you get fired and collect that unemployment. Oh, is this a new airport view? I don't know if we've ever seen the ticketing part of. Okay.
No murder mysteries, no stabbings, no negative. Got to say no.
Danny.
Oh, I said I have a surprise for you.
We're going on a trip?
What is it?
Yes.
Okay, this is a virtual
Hawaii.
mission.
Oh, no. You know what this is giving? And I don't know, did you guys watch this? How to Die Alone? It's because she also works in the airport, and she also did a program to get her to this like supervisor manager role. So we're doing this for Andy too. And her guy, I hate that this is so similar, but Danny, you better go for it. Okay, cool. She gonna say no.
But you could do a thing like that.
I thought she's gonna rip it.
It's gonna allow you to learn from people in upper level management, such as myself.
I don't want my boyfriend teaching me.
Require workshops on the weekends.
But in the hopes of,
That's what you thought I would like.
oh, Tony about to get mad. Tony, like, I busted my ass to get you added to this program because I see your potential and you're upset with me. I'm also missing the part of after you do all this free and extra work and extra time, you get X. Like, I'm missing that.
You better learn how to make a pair of lattes. You want to keep your new boss happy?
I'm a paralegal, not a chief of staff or an admin. You stupid. That's why your tie crooked. Also, can we go back to Robin and say this is a conflict because we had past relations? I know you don't want to admit that, but girl, we trying to get you out by any means. Yeah, Zach. Yeah, Zach, pop up. He about to tell him he can't come by the office
We
anymore.
got a personal guest here when she should be hard at work, which is something that we rarely see her feeling. So
I hate this. This your lunch break? You could do that. How long could you deal with this? Working with this kind of boss. I'm thinking about the person. My person. Yeah, I would just start fucking up. Like, I'm a reflection of you. You can't get your employees in order? That's your bad. You give me a task? Oh, can't get done. I've already hit my 40 for the week. Sorry. This is just draining. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I don't understand. Can you explain it again? I still don't get it.
who decided that?
It's loud.
She has definitely handled me before.
Oh, that's wild. That's wild. The chair. That's wild. Babe, I make millions. You don't gotta be here, okay? Go to Robin and that's inappropriate right now. You can get fired. Y'all know I saw this post. It's crazy because I talked about it on my TikTok. There was an encounter that I had with a young lady at my job who refused to leave a room even though I had a room booked and told me that her meeting was more important than mine and she was more. Oh Lord, I'm triggered again. Oh, pal. Okay, so HR basically told me that I need to go to them to handle it. I shouldn't have handled it myself and had a conversation with her. I was supposed to go to them. Crazy. Okay? Crazy. I also saw a post that said, if somebody spits in your face at work, you're supposed to go to HR. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Fucking you up. If my man reported it to a woman that he used to smash and he ever said something like that, crazy.
Yes, Hayden, I understand.
Good girl.
Oh no. Just I'm up outside of work. Hey Brookhaven. Oh, is this Maurice?
Beautiful as I am.
Welcome back, boo. I'm loving these new camera angles, guys. We got a little high shot now.
Slaving my titties over a hot calculator.
Do TI 89 still exist? We can do everything on the computer, do we? Do people still have calculators? Is that part of the back to school items? Do they even need folders or binders? Okay. So.
From set it off.
Don't say set it off. Y'all already went to jail for this. Do that. You know what? Everybody's talking about, oh, Trouble finds Andy wherever she goes. Trouble really finds Sabrina wherever she goes. The bank robbery, the stabbing, the tussling in the hospital. I feel we're not looking at the right person.
Beat like a Democratic nominee in a Florida primary.
See, this is too much. That's too much. Maurice, that's too much. Why y'all write that in knowing that this would air the day after? Like, y'all notice how I tried not to reference. As an aside, we don't even need to talk about that. As an aside, I will say how happy I am for this community that we have been able to create a fucking safe space, because I typically don't post a lot of like personal shit like that. But I posted a lot of, you know, the exit polls and the demos and all that shit from the election this past week. And I had a lot of people who do not come from my demo in my DMs talking about, you know, just how they felt and how their families don't agree with them. And this is the only place that they could talk about it, or they just felt so comfortable seeing this on their timeline because all their other friends, you know, don't, or a lot of their friends don't. You know, posting that, I was like, oh my God, I'm getting so many responses. And I did not really want to initially engage because I'm not trying to go back and forth with nobody. But I was happy that I was able to hold space and people felt comfortable enough to talk to me openly about how they were feeling, about, you know, their difference in opinions. Like, it was great for me to see what we have built together. So if you are one of those people watching, I thank you for trusting me and this community as a safe space for you. I'm so glad that I could build that community for you. And I hope you feel like a sense of home here, despite, you know, so many others around you who may not agree. Like, I'm on the opposite. There are a lot more people in my life who have the same political views as me than who don't. So I can only imagine what it might feel like for you. So I hope you as well are well. Thanks for choosing the right side. And yeah, I'm just glad you're here. But anyway, Maurice, don't play like that no more.
Do you ever feel bad or?
Do you ever feel bad? This is Maurice. No. Is that the same shorty back? Paige, I thought you got fired.
Justice. That's what I want, and it is what I'm gonna get.
Ugh, always something. So Paige is coming back to get her job back to see who lied on her. I forgot, Maurice set her up somehow, right? Whatever.
Paige, I didn't manage your job on your own, so you had
on your own.
Everybody here works harder than me, and I'm not gonna let you make me feel like I did something.
Oh, the parallels for this week.
did jobs to random customers.
Maurice.
Look at unmanicured. No, I just got.
I was just looking like her nails ain't done.
Sabrina, your little gay minion just threatened me.
Your little gay minion.
That's where you're both wrong.
She works at another branch?
Those tawdry, shameful acts I am accused of.
Tawdry is a new word for me.
To get rid of me, Sabrina, backfire.
I said, who's gonna be the villain now that Gary's gone? Is everyone about to get their own villain? Paige is back for Sabrina. Hayden is there for Fatima. Robin maybe is there for, well, I guess Hudson is there for Andy. Who is Danny's? I feel like Danny is her own. We gotta talk about that with the therapist. But is Tony about to be it? Is she about to be her own? And then who is Karen's? If we don't find out by the end of this episode, who could Karen's villain or enemy be? Is it gonna be Trey? It's forever Aaron, but.
Wearing a new.
Presentable.
She said, what did I do that's new? Is she just...
I was here first.
What, caucasity? What the hell is caucasity?
Oh, Lord. She's just gonna be a coworker, though. Okay, this reminds me, and I say this often, I love Andy Cohen, right? Without a doubt, he has built an amazing empire with the Housewives. Bravo has gone crazy because of what he has brought to that network. But the blacker that network gets, the more black people that come and watch What Happens Live, the whiter I know that that man is. And this is why I talk about how much we need a space for us, because there are no late night platforms for these type of shows, right? It works for 90% of his cast members, but when we come on, there is a gap when we make references or say things that he just doesn't get. It's giving very much so Paige. There was something recently where Joy Bryant was on and she was talking about how she was in, you know, Carmen the Hip Opera, which actually I never saw, and I'm a crazy hard Beyonce fan. I just can't do musicals, y'all. Like, after The Lion King, that was pretty much it for me. But I just couldn't do it. Big ups to you guys, because apparently it's a, you know, part of your childhood. It's amazing, but it wasn't for me. But she was talking about how she couldn't go out with Beyonce because, like, she would be out with other cast members and, like, there's no way for them to be out smoking weed, like partying, dancing on couches, because everybody would recognize Beyonce. And she said we couldn't roll, you know, incognito. And everybody in the comments was like, Andy Cohen's going to look that up on Urban Dictionary later. I feel like this is giving Paige. And it's not his fault. It's just the fact that, like, there's two Americas, y'all. Social media is trying to blur those lines a little bit. And some people are getting away with it and slipping through. But, like, incognito is not something you say now. So it's like, there's certain things that you hear and you're like, oh, this person been down. And then there's other things where you're like, oh, they go to Thanksgiving and they don't talk like this or dress like this or look like this or wear ghetto makeup. Did you guys see that? Oh my God. So when she said that, I'm like, it's just certain things Andy won't get. It's okay, guys. This is the gap. I'm looking to fill it without taking someone's spot with, you know, looking like this, but damn.
I will drag you out myself.
Next teller, please. Okay. Who said, you know what we should do? Put a headband and then put the hair behind. Who said that?
Career advancement opportunities.
Okay.
I guess I don't get it. Karen just got a new shop. Sabrina got promoted at the bank.
Uh-oh.
He's up for partner.
That's good.
Uh-oh.
What does that have to do with
I thought you want to better yourself too, so.
Better myself. She not gonna take that well. You don't know your girl yet?
Maybe it's your ex-wife. It's the woman you follow on the internet.
Don't do that.
Whoever, you should go date that bitch.
Danny, don't. Danny is her own enemy. Don't do this, Danny. Come on. She's so fucking independent woman. I don't need a man. That she is turning away from a guy who is truly trying to help her. There are ways to say no, but this ain't it.
He knows how to keep love and trust separate.
Okay. So this really makes me think that Hudson was the one who did it, because he is eager to take all his money for himself. So he's making sure that Gary is still down. So he did it. And Anita, you a lefty? Let me see you sign something. His part is this way. Damn, that's what I do with my right hand too. Because it's not centered. Oops. Mind your business. I'm actually deep conditioning my hair right now. You know you're supposed to leave it in for like an hour. I think we're on hour 8. Mind your business. Come on, Clyde. Okay. Clyde, where did this accent come from? Because now you a slave. And when did that happen? Now, Officer Clyde don't know too much about this. No. Southern does not mean slavery. Hudson, you did this. You want his money. Can I get a copy of that? I'm his fiance. Can you have a power of attorney that's someone else and not your spouse? What are the laws over that? I mean, I guess if anybody would know, Andy would, because a divorce attorney would know. I feel like I gotta look that up. Okay. Heard you. Yes, even if someone is married, they can legally designate someone other than their spouse to have power of attorney over them. meaning that another person can be given the authority to make the legal and financial decisions on their behalf. If they become incapacitated, a spouse does not automatically have the power of attorney over their partner just by being married. Wow. I need a copy of that.
Andy.
Stop grabbing on her. He's going to try to frame her like she did it. He knows he did it. Damn, talk about one that you wanted to just off your list. I can't believe you smashed him.
I feel like Robin's trying to keep me busy or distracted. I'm not.
So we not too sure about Robin. See, I told you, Zach and Fatima have to put Robin on their little board now.
They got the means if you want to get somebody that runs the music.
He got the means. He wants Andy back.
Like a lead in hell.
Right, and then Gary tried to take his business. He got reason.
To get back with your ex?
But he don't know that. Robin doesn't know that. Remember, Robin said Gary is the love of your life. So he didn't really know before killing him, if it was him, that Andy was getting with him because he blackmailed her. So the reason of, oh, you killed her ex to get back with her, he might have still thought he didn't have a chance. I don't think it's Robin.
Okay, relax, Mr. Multiple Baby Mamas.
Ooh! Zach is f***ing that bagel up. Also, a bagel, bacon, egg, and cheese is not a snack.
I'm good.
He rubbing the baby belly without saying baby belly.
I just need you to take care of yourself.
Zach, he took too big of bites. He's still talking about all that food in his mouth.
It smells making me nauseous.
Okay, another pregnancy reference.
It's a work.
I hate this so badly.
Such a bitch.
I'm not No, it'll give me pimples. Oh, pimple right on the head. Damn, Fatima, how long? Karen, you look nice.
Finish that yet?
Not you rushing me on a plan for your business. No. I guess we're partners.
You know something? And then I'm gonna go entertain us.
Is Pam about to be the villain? Ooh.
What owner?
Her roots done fucked up.
The owner?
Ooh.
Okay. In charge of what? You just the help too. This is not appreciated.
Oh my God. The villain for Karen is going to be all the customers coming in because Root to Riches their hair up. She's going to take her hat off and it's going to be a bald spot. Look at that. Her hair didn't look that up. Y'all could have given her a patch or something. That's good. That's good.
Where to go, what to do.
Danny, call your therapist right now.
Or staring.
And the white people are staring. Oh, and the blacks. Okay. Also, I had this debate with a black person, actually. I don't even know how to say this. Because I'm hearing that this is a regional thing and not a black-white thing. I think that when you say blacks, plural, that's something that racist white people say. We say black people or a black person or like black men, black women. We don't say the blacks, right? And I was really fighting this with them. Like, no, you're saying that now because you're around so many white people. Help me out. When you hear blacks, does that have a like racist undertone to it? Okay.
Your flight to Italy.
I hate that she said Italy.
I hear it. It's your pride talking.
That's your pride talking, sis. Your pride is going to be the worst of you.
Like you always do. All I was trying to do was help.
They about to break up?
I didn't far this time.
No, Danny. You about to push this good man away, girl. Don't do this. We only going to have Rich left? For real?
I can't win for losing.
No, you can't.
Realize that I don't need you to make my decisions for me.
Danny, did you know about this program? Danny, the program was full. Were you able to get yourself in the program? No. Okay, cool. Now, should he have asked you about it? Yeah, but it was a surprise. Yeah, don't hate him for it.
That was too good.
She's working there.
Girl, you are not going back to jail.
I'm never going back. No, you can't make me.
Even as a little kid, I've always been a rule follower.
We could tell, girl. You a Libra? Sabrina, we get it.
Maurice, when is it my time to bask in good karma?
You've been doing everything
I
right.
think all the rule following and the do-gooding.
All for what? Maurice, I want to commend you right now for not making jokes, for allowing her to get this out and speak to you and just providing the comfort, even with the tissues, the looks. Like, big ups to you.
I just saw you standing there proudly in a sunflower outfit.
He's holding back a smirk.
You're gonna be all right.
We needed this. Whoever wrote this in here, thank you. Good music choice in the back.
I will have to invoice you for my services.
I was just gonna say Maurice has calmed down a bit this season.
Hand hug.
A hand hug, also known as holding hands. Also the keyboard sounds, I can leave that.
Everything.
No.
It can't take your spirit, Maurice. They're cute. Welcome back, Maurice. Okay, this is a nice end scene segment. We've got 6.5 minutes here. I think Andy is going to go in and see Gary. She's going to see he's struggling or something is wrong. And she's actually going to wind up saving him because she still has compassion for this man. As much as you don't like people, you're not going to want to see them die. So she's going to go in there and save him. What else are we missing? We just closed out Sabrina. We just closed out Danny. Yeah, I think we're going back to the hospital. Or we're going to see a glimpse of somebody else. No, y'all can't do that every single episode. Robin? Yeah. All right. Oh, I said it. Nothing wrong with it. Oh, my God. Yeah, girl. You didn't do no research, did you? You didn't do no testing. You just put it out there.
That's a safe. We tested them on all types.
Oh.
Everything. Rose to riches is a
Girl, I'm marking you as trespass. Get the out of here. Girl, you better get a bang.
My best feature was my baby hands.
We like you, Miss Actress. Put this in your reel, girl. Sue her for defamation.
talking to the owner. Help. $400,000.
Of course. She gonna ask for money. All right, hospital. We finally seen Gary. She still love us, man. He gonna wake up and grab her.
Remember the first day I fell in love with you?
In the gym when he was married? Y'all remember this? He got good blood pressure. Look at that. Y'all making these characters act this year. These actors act this year. I like it. Oh!
I'm so happy.
Oh, he's seizing. He's gonna say she did it. Yup. Hudson planned this. He said, I knew how long this was gonna take. This is your fault. And I'm gonna have you be in there when this happens. Right? It was Hudson. Because if there's a cop out there, who can pass the cop but Hudson? He is there to be security and not let anyone in. Unless the security guard was just, out doing whatever he was doing. Y'all, I'm telling you, this season is good. Good job, guys. All around. I am really enjoying this. Two main questions. I asked a couple questions in there, but two main questions. What are our thoughts about Danny? Because I hear what she's saying. Like, yo, you don't have to do everything for me. You didn't even consult me. Now my name is on this list. So if I want to take it off, I'm going to look crazy. Right? We understand that Tony was only trying to help, but impact versus intent. Right? You also know your girl. So you should kind of know and gauge. What are your thoughts there? And then two, it's Hudson, right? And Karen is going to need a lawyer to get up out of this roots to riches mess. She can't go to Hayden. That's a tax attorney / divorce attorney. How's she going to get out of this? We knew some shit was going to happen. We knew some shit was going to happen with roots to riches because I hate to say this. Pam did not do her due diligence. Is this where Aaron's going to come back and he's going to come in and help because he's an investor? Or Miss Marie? All right, y'all, sound off in these comments. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And please always remember that everything that I have said has been from Rizzo with love.